Hi guys, and welcome to my TradingView guide for you. Today I want to show you how you sign up yourself for TradingView and then set up TradingView and use it for yourself and your technical analysis on the charts. So first of all, we want to sign up ourselves. So you just click on the Get Started for Free button. Then you have to be aware that you have to click Sign Up in the top right-hand corner and not at one of these because these are all paid subscriptions, and obviously you want to start with the free package at first. So then you just use the sign up method that you're preferring, and I'm obviously signed up already, so I will just quickly sign in and then we'll continue with the video. So now that I'm signed in, we'll continue with the video. So to open our chart, we just go on products and then on super charts. And there you will see the charting software of TradingView. I think in your case, you don't have enabled the dark theme yet. If you're a friend of the dark themes, you just have to click on the top left-hand corner and then click on dark theme and enable it, and then you will have the same appearance as mine and have the dark theme enabled. And then I will start from the top to the bottom how the charting software of TradingView works. So first things first, we have the symbols tab. Here you can search for symbols such as CFDs, indices, and futures and stuff like that. In my case, I will just search for Euro USD and then click the CFD of CMC markets. So I just click on it, and then the chart will be displayed on here. The next important thing is the time frames. In your case, I think it will look something like that. There's only the daily time frame shown over here, and if you want to switch your time frames more quickly, and I recommend to set some favorites over here. You can just open the drop-down menu and then click on the star and on the right side of the time frame, which is shown in here, and then you just click the stars and then it will appear on the shortcut at the top. I will show it to you. We just enable some of the different time frames, and then you have shortcuts to the other time frames here, and you can now switch faster to other time frames. That's especially helpful if you want to do top-down analysis stuff, and yeah, that's really handy to have. Next thing is the different displays of the chart. I think most of the other charts are only enabled with subscriptions, but you can also use the bar chart or the line chart. But to properly analyze the technical side of price, you have to, in my opinion, use the candle bar chart. But some other traders have other different preferences, so don't judge me about that. And then we will have the indicator section. Here you can search for plenty of indicators. For example, the MACD, moving average, the convergence divergence indicator. You can click on it and then it will be inserted in the chart. And if you want to also use it more often, or don't want to search for it all the time, you can also favorite it, and then you have it in the favorites tab of your indicators. In my case, I don't use indicators as often as price action, so I won't go into detail about the indicators tab. you can see you can also save indicator templates if you have some templates for indicators, but that's not as important as the other stuff I will show you next, because the drawing section is one of the most important things if you want to analyze price actions, because these are our trading, our key drawing tools for use or for the technical analysis on the bar charts. So first of all, we have normal trend lines and other lines. Um, you just click on it and then draw the line on the chart. Um, if you draw anything with the charting tools over here, you always have this yeah detail tab of the drawing you drawn. Um, you can adjust the color and the text color and stuff, but you also have a settings page over here where you can adjust your drawing more in detail, and that's really handy if you want to adjust the visibility of your drawing, because you can draw trend lines maybe in the 5-minute chart, but you don't want to see it in the hourly charts, because then charts get really messy if you are searching for an entry in the 5-minute chart and you will also see it in the hourly charts. Then the charts will get really messy over time, because you will see all of the lower time frame analysis in your higher time frame charts, so you can just enable the visibility for a specific time frame you want to see it in. So in my example, I just enabled it for the minute chart. So if we switch into the hour chart, you can see it drawing disappeared. If I go back into the 15-minute chart, I will see the drawing again. So really handy for us to just organize our drawings better into the chart. Next thing is for the Fibonacci users. We have plenty of Fibonacci drawing tools over here. I personally only use the Fibonacci retracement and Fibonacci extension tool. I showed it in another video. I will link it for you in the top right corner. And you can see the standard Fibonacci tool. That's the standard template which you will get in the beginning. But you can also adjust this one in the settings tab. For example, you can just remove the background and stuff like that. And yeah, you can just set it up as you prefer. Because I also have another template, because this one is way too colorful for me. So that's why I changed it. The third thing I want to highlight are the projections. There you can draw in your positions that you're taking. For example, if you're taking a long, you can display your stop loss entry and take profit, and then it automatically calculates the risk reward ratio for you. Really handy if you're journaling your trades and want to show how the trade was going, and for you to maybe analyze your mistakes. Maybe it was a too tight stop loss and stuff like that. Then the projections for the long and short positions are really handy. Also, you can just favorite them, and then they will appear in a specific tab over here. Same for all other boxes we have in here. You can always highlight the tools you're using in here with a favorite star, and then it will appear on your shortcut list over here. Brushes are mostly used when you want to show something to other people. For example, if I'm explaining something in my videos, I will also draw with the brush tool. Um, I think it's really handy if you want to highlight stuff in the chart. But another key thing here in the brushes section is also the rectangle, because some of our zones, if you're not into lines as much as into rectangles, you can just use the rectangle to highlight your zones, because it yeah, it displays the zone yeah, in a better way, in my opinion, because a zone isn't a line every time. It also can be a price range. So if you have a zone in here, you can just draw it like that, and then you can see, okay, price will react somewhere in here, or hopefully react somewhere in here. So rectangle also favorited, and then it will appear on our shortcut list. Last thing I want to highlight for you guys is the magnet tool, because if you're drawing support and resistance lines, the magnet tool is really handy, because it automatically snaps your drawing tool onto the candles, and then it depends if you are aiming above the wick or above the body. It will automatically snap the drawing onto the wick or onto the body of the candle, and then you have a really accurate drawing onto the wick or candle of the candlestick. Um, and you can also use the weak magnet. It's not as it not snaps immediately in, and it's a bit yeah, it has a bit more of space, or it's not just not as hard as the other strong magnet. So yeah, and that's it, guys, for our tools we are having here. Um, we have another option or function we can use if we are moving around in the charts as much as when I'm, for example, explaining something in a video. Then it can happen that you accidentally use or accidentally move your drawings because you want to scroll up, and then you move your drawing because you clicked on it. There's a simple option to just lock all of the drawings. So if I lock it and then scroll up, you can see it doesn't move at all. So that's really handy if you're moving around the charts. Just lock your drawings, and then they won't move if you're accidentally click on them and move on the chart. Yeah, and that's it for now. Regarding the drawing options, if you have any further questions regarding TradingView, for example, maybe how to set up a watch list properly or stuff like that, just drop in the comments what you want to know, and I will try to answer your questions or maybe do another video on it. Thanks, guys, and have a nice day. Bye.